Hey everyone, welcome to Coding Simplified, and now we'll see an important question in binary search tree or BST. So basically we are given some values in the form of array. Now we need to construct the BST. But the important point is that we need to create the balanced BST, right? So it means we need to create the balanced BST from given keys. Given keys, if you see that we are given this array, so we are given these values, and from this we need to construct the BST. We need to construct the balanced BST. This is very important point, right? So first of all, what is balanced BST? Balanced BST says that if you have the balanced BST, then in this case for each node, the difference between the left height and the right height should not be more than 1, right? So what it says that if you have the left height and if you have the right height, then the absolute difference should not be, it should be less than equals to 1. This is, you have the balanced BST, and it should be applicable for every node, right? It should be applicable for every node. Now let's see that, let's say we are given this we are given values as in this manner, and if we are creating the BST, right? So what we do that whenever we insert any value, we basically take care that where the exact position for this particular value. So we starting from 8, so 8 will be here, then 6, so 6 will go in this direction, right, because this is lesser. Then 12, so 12 will go in this direction. Then we have 18, 18 will go in this direction. We have 34, 34 will go in this direction. We have 23, the 23 will go in this direction, and then we have 3, so 3 will go in this direction. Now if you see what is the height, or what is the difference of height in for this particular node, right? Because we need to cover for every case. So in this case, if you see the LH, let's say if you see this LH, so here we have 2 and here we have 4, 1 2 3 4. So again here if you see the difference of LH and RH is 2, right? The difference of here 2 and here 4, so difference is 2. For this case, if you see the difference is here, because this is null, so it is 0, and it is 3, so difference is 3. Again this is, like violating our terms. Like if you see here for this case also, it is violating our term, because here we have null and here we have 2, so it is 2 difference. So again here it is violating. This is fine because here we have difference is 1 and this is null, so here difference is 1. So till 1 we are okay, right? For this case as well, because this is 1 and 0, so this is also 1, so this is all fine. So it means for this node, it is violating our terms, right? Our term is that for balanced BST, for every node, the difference between the left height and right height, or the difference of RH versus LH, this is absolute. It should be less than equals to 1, right? Now in this case, and even if there is a single node in the binary search tree, it means then it is violating our BST. So it means that whenever we are creating, we need to take care this case that there should not be a single element in the BST which is having this thing, which is having LH, which is having the difference of left height or right height, and the absolute difference between these two should not be greater than 1, right? Now if you see that if we just construct or insert the element one by one using this array, that we won't be able to create the BST, right? So how we make sure that we are always creating the balanced BST? So what we can do for having this, first of all, because this is the array and these are in any random values, you can see the values are not in a particular order, values are in random order. First of all, sort this particular array. So after sorting, what will happen? After sorting, it will be sorted. So let's see what are the values we have. We'll have 3, then 6, then 8, then we have 12, then we have 18, then we have 23, and then we have 34, right? So here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 values, and here also we have 7 values. Now what we'll do, we'll take the middle value. So this is a middle value, and we'll say that this is a middle value, so appoint it as a root, right? And all these values will be in the left subtree, and all these values in the right subtree for this particular node. So it means what will happen, for 3 6 8 it will be in left subtree, and this 18 23 and this 34 it will be in the right subtree, right? So once we have done this thing, then recursively operate this thing for this particular values as well, because earlier we had 7 values, and in 7 values we found out the middle, and in the middle we created a node, we appointed is a root, and then we appointed is a node, and then we said that whatever in left side of this one will be all these values, in right side of this node will be all these values. Now recursively operate for this left part and recursively operate for this right part. So again it will happen that this will be the middle portion for this one 6. So what will happen, it will say that here it will be for 12, so it will say for 6, and these values 3 and 8, so it will say again that whatever these values will be in the left side, and whatever the values we have, that will be in the right side 8, right? So it means here we will have the will add 6, and then in the left side, because we have only one node, so it will add 3 and it will add 8, right? Similarly it will happen for this one as well. Here also we again operate on this one. So for the middle, this is the middle node, so we'll say we'll create a node here, so we'll create a node, and whatever the values we have here, it will go in the left side, this one, and whatever the values we have, it will go in right side. So 34 will come here and 18 will come here, right? So this is how we'll do this. And whenever, because so what we'll do, we'll take three variable, one will be start, one will be end, and one will be middle, right? Middle values will always be start from start plus end upon 2, so this will give me middle values. So what we'll do, because we have this array, so we know for the starting, my start is at 0 and my end is at whatever the length -1, so it will be, because we have 7 elements, so it will be 6, right? So for the first, it will go from 0 to 6. So what is the middle? Middle will be start plus end upon 2, so it will be 3. That is why we have taken 0, 1, 2, 3 this values as a middle, right? Now if you see what we'll do whenever we are doing recursion, so in the case what will process, so now because we have done for the middle, so it means I will operate for the left part, I will operate start and middle -1, right? Why this is, this will go for the left portion, this will go for the left portion, and for the right portion what will happen, for the right portion it will, because if you see we have created this node and this was the middle portion, right? So it means in the left portion what will happen, the start will be as it is and this will be middle -1, right? Because this is the middle, so it will be start is as it is. If you see the start is as it is, so it means start and then it will go till middle -1, that is why we have start middle -1, and in the right side it will go middle +1 till it will go end, right? So it will go middle +1 to end, right? And what will happen, that this, because we have created node, so node of left it will go in this direction and node of right it will go in this direction, right? So don't worry about this portion, I will show you the exact code how it is happening, right? So this is what our main concept is. What we'll do, first of all we'll sort the array. So after sorting we'll have these values in a proper manner, and after sorting we'll get the middle node. How we are getting the middle node, because we know the start is starting from 0 and end is operating from the whatever length -1, so end is operating here, and then we are doing middle equal to start plus end upon 2, so this is how we are getting middle, and then recursively we are operating for the left subtree, and recursively we are operating this thing for the right side, right? So this is how we can basically create the balanced BST or balanced binary search tree. Now let me show you the code as well, so that you know how it is happening. So here I have this is my root node, so at the starting it is null, this is what I need to create, and here I have given some values in the array form, right? So here I am calling the function construct balanced BST, where I am passing the array. So after constructing, then it should pass whatever the values in the root. So in root I will have the complete BST or balanced BST. So go to this function, and in this function this is my parameter and my arrays parameter. So as we mentioned that I am doing this arrays.sort. So in Java we have this library function arrays.sort. So what it does, it basically sort the array based on the values that we have. So here, because we have the integer array, so it will sort the array. Now we are using the function here, we are using a utility function construct balanced BST util, where I am passing the array. This is my start, because I know the start variable is from 0 and the end variable will be array.length -1, right? So this is what I'm passing. So if you see that here I have the array, here I have start parameter, and here I have end parameter. Now this is my negative case, that this is my return case, that if start is greater than end, then return null, right? Because in this case it means I know that I can't operate further, so I will return null. Now I will operate the middle, so my middle will be start plus end upon 2. So this is how I will get the middle. Now what I will do, I will get the middle element from the array. So I will getting the middle array middle, right? So this is why it will give me the middle element of the array for this index. So it means this will give me element for this particular index. And now I'm calling the function create new node. So if you see this function, what it does, it just create a new node, and in that it passes the value, so that a dot data equal to k, whatever value we are passing, and then we are saying that left part will be null, right part will be null, and then we return a, right? And what is node? Node is basically our structure of the particular node in a BST. So like this is my node, that we have left, then we have right, then we have data, right? So this is how basically this is how we can create a particular node. And once we create a node with this particular value, then we assign this node, right? So this is how we can create a particular node. And once we create a node, so for the left subtree we need to pass in the left side, and for the right subtree we need to pass in the right side. So that is why saying that once you create a particular node, then there will be two portions. One will be left portion and one will be right portion. So for left portion we are recursively calling this function, but here we are passing the array start and middle minus 1, right? So we explained that for the middle, because for the middle portion we have already created a node. Now we need to go right, we need to go left side. So for the left side we need to go till middle minus 1, from start to middle minus 1. And for the right side we need to go from middle plus 1 to end, right? So what it will do, it will basically take care about the remaining element of the array. So one by one it will operate on all the elements, and once it is done, then it will return this node, right? So after completing the complete part, it will return the node. So it will return here, and then it will again return the complete BST. So again it will return the node. So here in this root we will get the complete balanced BST. So I can so even let's debug this portion and let's see that whether it has created or not. So what will happen, that this is my array, right? And let's see after creating this one. So let's consider only this part, that's the root. So let's see this portion whether this is created the balanced BST or not. So this is root node 12, and in left side we have 6, again 6. For the 6, left side is 3 and the right side is 8. So this is fine. Then in right side of the 12 we have 23. For 23 left we have 18, and 23 right is 34, right? So again this is a balanced BST, right? So it means in this particular root, in this particular BST, every node contains the property of balanced BST. And again, if you see, if you run this in order, so again it is completely giving in the sorted manner. It means we have created the balance, or we have created the BST in a proper manner, right? Now if you talk about the time complexity to solve this question, so first of all what we did, we basically did the sorting, right? So it was the array which was in random order, then we did the sorting. So in sorting, even if you use the quick sort or merge sort, it will take nlogn. And after doing sorting, then one by one we basically picked one element. So like for this case we picked this middle element, then we operated on again the middle element on this one. So if you see, if we have n elements in the array, one by one we are operating on every element of a array, right? So it means there will be big of n, right? So this will be my time complexity. Now if you talk about the space complexity, so apart than recursive state complexity, because what happens that if you see that we were using the recursion, so in recursion internally it uses the stacks, right? So it has that complexity as well. But if you ignore that complexity, then we are not using any extra complexity, right? Because array which is already given, so we are not using that one. So space complexity will be big of 1 in this case, right? So if your array given in any random order, then it will be overall time complexity will be nlogn, because this is bigger term, so it will be nlogn. But let's say if your given array is sorted array, because right now we sorted, but let's say if your given array is sorted array, in this case my time complexity will be this one. Then I need not to do this step, because this is already given. So in this case my time complexity will be big of n, right? So your questions can be of two types. The questions can be that you are given keys in any random order, and then you need to create the balanced BST. In this case, first you do sorted and then you do recursive approach. But if you have another question as well, that you have given sorted array, and from you need to create the balanced BST from sorted array. In this case, you need not to create the sorting, you just need to do in a recursive approach and you need to create the balanced BST. So in this case, my time complexity will be big of n, right? So that's it for this video. If you have any doubts, then please write in the comment section. I will try to explain that, and I will also put the source code into description section, so if you want, then you can also get it from there. So that's it, and if you have liked the video, then please like it and subscribe the channel for more such videos. Thank you.